SCP-1128, Object Class Euclid. SCP-1128 is an entity that manifests as a massive aquatic predator to anyone given a full description of the being's appearance through either spoken, written descriptions, or visual depictions of the being. Persons infected by SCP-1128 will initially exhibit no abnormal behavior, though some cases show a general aversion to activities involving bodily immersion in water such as bathing or swimming. Should subject ever be fully immersed in water, they will disappear completely under the surface of the water, regardless of the water's actual depth. In most cases, subjects will appear moments later, in a panicked state, and frantically try to leave the water, while in some other cases, the water will become polluted with blood and debris, confirmed to be the remains of the subject. Subjects that have reappeared intact claim that they were transported to a vast ocean where they are pursued by SCP-1128. Interviews with these individuals carry some risk of further SCP-1128 contamination, as descriptions of the being's appearance trigger further infections. SCP-1128 infection can be treated with Class C amnestics, as it appears memory of the entity or descriptions of it are required for its anomalous properties to take effect. Addendum 1128-1. Testing with infected D-Class have shown that wireless communication devices function normally when used by submerged subjects affected by SCP-1128. Addendum 1128-2. Tracking devices affixed to D-Class used in SCP-1128 experiments reveal that submerged subjects are transported to an area within the ocean, not far from the coast of. Further investigation of these coordinates revealed the area to be Mobile Containment Force Kappa 12. Sea Devils has been assigned to keep unauthorized seafaring vessels out of this area at all costs. Note: that's where we've been sending those D-Class? How does a short-range wireless communicator get such a clear signal from that far away? Dr. Addendum 1128-3. Tests involving D-1732, who had been used for repeated SCP-1128 testing without administration of amnestics, was shown to be able to encounter the entity in bodies of water normally insufficient for bodily immersion. This effect became more drastic over time, with D-1732 developing progressively stronger hydrophobic tendencies, claiming to see SCP-1128 from outside almost any body of water encountered by the subject. On 2,000 days after initial exposure, D-1732 was violently pulled into a glass of water by. No remains were recovered from the incident. Staff witnessing the event were found to be infected by SCP-1128 and administered Class C amnestics. Containment procedures were then updated to include videos and descriptions of this event, and testing involving extended infection of D-Class was terminated. Experiment Log 1128-A-1. Date. Procedure: D-Class exposed to SCP-1128 outfitted with diving gear and communication device, then lowered into tub of water. Result: connected with an interview which will be done at a later date. Experiment Log 1128-A-2. Date. Procedure: D-Class exposed to SCP-1128 and equipped with scuba gear placed into a standard protective shark cage and lowered into water. Result: no response for approximately seconds. Then line went taut and was severed at a point beneath the water. Remains of D-Class as well as jagged steel fragments, presumably remains of the cage, surfaced shortly afterward. Experiment Log 1128-A-3. Date. Procedure: same as above. Cage treated with SCP to increase durability. Result: same as above, no remains surfaced. Notes: hours later, MCF Sea Devils reported finding an intact shark cage floating beneath surface of patrol area near one of their vessels. Item was retrieved and confirmed to match description of cage used in experiment 1128-A-3. Cage was undamaged but bore traces of human DNA and feces of indeterminate origin. No further remains of D-Class found. Experiment log 1128-A-4. Date. Procedure: exposed D-Class equipped with diving gear and armed with for use against hostile organisms. Unlike previous tests, subject was also equipped with a live feed video camera attached to his helmet. Result: video feed shows weapon was ineffective against SCP-1128, appearing only to enrage the creature rather than harm it considerably or drive it away. Feed was lost when D-Class was devoured. Staff involved treated with amnestics following transcription of video feed. Experiment log 1128-A-5. Date. Procedure: exposed D-Class equipped with protective environment suit and video feed lowered into a vat of to test SCP-1128 manifestation in liquids other than water. Substance chosen for its low density, allowing free movement, similar to walking in open air. Result: D-Class recovered without incident. Liquid did not trigger SCP-1128's effect. Note: okay, so you might be safe from the thing in liquids other than water, but that probably won't help you much unless you intend to drink and bathe in exotic chemicals for the rest of your life, which probably would get a lot shorter if you tried that. Doctor. Special Containment Procedures: written descriptions or imagery of SCP-1128's appearance or videos of the entity breaching, see Addendum 1128-3, found outside the Foundation are to be destroyed, and Class C amnestics are to be administered to anyone exposed to such information or showing signs of SCP-1128 contamination. A written description of the entity's appearance is to be kept at site for experimental purposes only, and is not to be read by anyone other than D-Class for testing. If exposed, staff are to report immediately for administration of Class C amnestics. Mobile Containment Force Kappa 12 has been assigned to intercept and redirect any and all water traffic that passes through their designated patrol area by any means necessary. See Addendum 1128-2.